I'm being joined by defense expert Major Shah. Major Shah, now you yourself have been posted in Manipur for quite some time. Take us through the situation there now and the ongoing situation, the ongoing tensions between both tribes that were existing. At this point, we're also seeing that bunkers have been destroyed by the central forces. So these are the security measures that are being taken now as well. But the violence now seems to be under control. Earlier as well it was, and then it's erupted again. So take us through what you're expecting to happen in the next couple of days.
A day earlier, there was an army column which had caught 12 KYKL underground militants. And KYKL is Kangla Yawon Kangla Luk. That is an underground Maite faction of the underground in Manipur. And when they were surrounded by a mob of 1,200 to 1,500, a mob of the villagers led by ladies, and the mighty ladies, the group is known as the Mira Pabais. They do a lot of good work, a lot of social work as well, and they can get very, very difficult as well when a situation like this. So on repeated appeals to their leaders and to everyone, but no, ultimately the officer in charge took a call that he would release the 12 KYKL underground faction, underground militants, and those were released. And because sometimes as an officer you have to take a decision on ground spontaneously, which speaks good volumes of your leadership. So that's the call that the officer took on ground, and I commend the officer for quick thinking and using his presence of mind. Because as I say in a movie also, I've said this: no militant, dead or alive, is worth my soldier's life. So ultimately, at the end of the day, one cannot risk the life of your troops, one cannot risk the life of your soldiers. You have to take a call. Now, when we talk about the fight between the Maite community and the Kuki tribe, well, the wounds are too deep from both the sides, and I have had the honor of being in conversation with the former DP of Manipur, the former Vice Chancellor of Manipur, the former Chief Secretary, the former GOC of the Corps over there, and the locals over there, the two Lieutenant Generals who belong to the state, in fact, and I have spoken to a lot of Kuki activists and a lot of Maite activists as well. And what I have inferred is that, they find it very, very difficult for the peace to come back again. But I said, nowhere. If peace can be formed, and when you form a peace committee, I don't think it's fair, a 51-member peace committee with 25 Maites and 11 Kukis, 10 Nagas. No, it should be a total neutral panel. The term is called Mayank. Like I and you would be Mayank in Manipur, which means outsiders basically. So the term should be, the peace committee should form of outsiders, of people who understand Manipur well and who get imbibed by the tribal culture and by the Maite culture as well, by the people of Northeast. So I think a peace negotiation committee can be formed. There's no doubt about it. So that should be the way forward, and who will actually build the bridge between the two committees. The two communities. Now there is a lot of divide, a lot of trust deficit, that who is going to do what and who trust, because they lost complete faith in their chief minister. And because they feel they were not protected. And it is indeed very, very distressing for me when today, and I commend news experts, I bring it so well in a very neutral, balanced way without taking sides. My heart goes out to people because they do not know where Manipur is, for that matter. A lot of people, even till as we speak right now, they mistake Manipur to be Manipal. And I actually had somebody who is a UPSC aspirant. Can you beat this, Sharthi? A UP aspirant saying they do not know where Manipur is. A UPSC aspirant, if that is a plight of a UPSC aspirant, saying that Manipal is in Karnataka, not knowing forget about not knowing what's happening in Manipur, does not know where Manipur is. That, my heart goes out. It's a state, the most beautiful state, I would call it, in India. I would really call it that. I know Manipur better than my own hometown. I have friends from Manipur. When I say I have friends from Manipur, I mean not just a Kuki tribe or the Maite community or the Naga tribe or the Tangkuls or the Paites, Maites. No, I mean I have better friends in Manipur than in my own home state. So that is the way they accepted me. Because firstly, language is a very big barrier. So I broke that. I speak their local language and the dialects as well. So they accepted me straight away. So I think, honestly speaking, Aarti, I think somebody to negotiate peace should be somebody totally neutral, who is neither a Kuki, neither a Maite. But the fact is,
Absolutely. A neutral voice to help negotiations and dialogue between both communities is the possible solution here.